This week on the Bubble Chat, making fun of someone's appearance, especially in a way that feels mean-spirited, just doesn't sit right with me. There's a difference between lighthearted humor and crossing the line into something disrespectful.
Oh, yes. So she can't decipher confidence in a bad bitch versus rage and anger. Kind of sound the same.
He asked for this. He made that bed, and now he got to lay in it. He's reaping a lot of things. He's hurt a lot of people.
But you're going to make some decisions and you're going to say, is this nigga going to basketball practice or are we going to pay these PG bills? You're going to say, fuck this little nigga basketball. Give him basketball, okay? And we're going to pay this PG. Well, this is rich, white, midlife shit I can't relate to. Because Brittany should be worried about anything but getting that money up that goddamn conservatorship because she been spending like many motherfucking miles since she was 8 months old, okay? And then Justin Timberlake, this nigga right here looking older than that man that played Dukes of Hazzard that Tyler Perry gave a second round to. Justin Timberlake out here looking like he on Social Security. Welcome to a very special St. Patrick's Day episode of the Bubble Chat. We're all here in green, not just to celebrate, but to make sure you don't get pinched by no motherfucking leprechauns. Whether you're out having fun, enjoying some festive treats, or just kicking back, we've got some great... Welcome to a special St. Patrick episode of the Bubble Chat. We're all in green, not just to celebrate, to make sure that we don't get pinched by no motherfucking leprechauns. Whether you're out having fun, enjoying some festive treats, or just kicking back, we've got a great episode for you. Today, we're diving into all the excitement surrounding St. Patrick's Day, how people celebrate, the biggest pop culture moments, and of course, some fun along the way.
One of the best things about this holiday is how everyone puts their own spin on it. Some people go all out with parties and parades, while others keep it low-key with the green outfit and a lucky charm. We'll be sharing some of our own traditions, along with some of the most unique and over-the-top ways people celebrate around the world.
We've also got some... Sorry. All right, that was you. Go ahead. Wait.
Of course, we have to talk about how celebrities are getting into the St. Patrick's Day spirit. Some stars love to show off their themed outfits, while others somehow find themselves in unexpected holiday drama. We'll be breaking down the biggest moments in entertainment, from festive performances to viral social media trends.
We've also got some fun personal stories to share, like childhood memories of trying to catch a leprechaun or those times where you forgot to wear green and pay the price. Plus, we're painting our luck into with a tattoo, a special St. Patrick's Day that might just bring a little extra fun or chaos to the episode.
So grab a green drink or whatever you got, find a spot, and get ready for a fun-filled celebration.
Whether if you're feeling lucky or just here to have good vibes, shade, unprofessionalism, bullshit, pettiness, tea, ignorance, and dysfunctionality, we got you covered. Now let's start this motherfucker off with these hot topics in course of our great queen, Wendy Williams. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, why we all shocked?
Because your baby just said the F word.
It was in the script.
Very well. Didn't sound foreign.
I told her think about how she was going to deliver the word.
You could have told her to say F.
No. Don't get away. Let me smoke.
And her getting away, you still smoking.
You close the door.
He get on my nerves hella bad.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Now, Matt Lucas, you tried it. Stranger Things actor Millie Bobby Brown. Wait a minute. Is that a remix to Bobby Brown? Actress Millie Bobby Brown recently addressed the media's focus on her appearance. In an Instagram video, she criticized articles dissecting her looks, stating, quote, the fact that adult writers are spending their time dissecting my face, my body, my choices is disturbing. She emphasized her refusal to apologize for growing up and challenge societal expectations placed on this young woman. Among the media mentions as a Daily Mail article referencing Matt Lucas' social media post, Lucas has shared a photo of Brown, captioning it with "No, but yeah, but," a catchphrase from his Little Britain character, Vicky Pollard. This led to interpretations that Lucas was mocking Brown's appearance. In response, Lucas issued a public apology via Instagram. He explained that his intention was to highlight the visual similarity between Brown's look and his character, not to insult her. Lucas expressed regret, stating that he was mortified when the press wrote that I slammed you and emphasized that such behavior is not my style. He concluded by apologizing for any unintended hurt caused. Now, bubblers, as conversations about body imaging and social media responsibility continue, do you think media holds young female celebrities to an unfair standard when it comes to their appearance, and how do you think this kind of scrutiny impacts their self-image and career?
I have to be honest. When I first saw this, it definitely made me give Matt Lucas a bit of a side eye. I mean, making fun of someone's appearance, especially in a way that feels mean spirited, just doesn't sit right with me. There's a difference between lighthearted humor and crossing the line into something disrespectful. And in this case, it felt like the latter. Whether he meant any harm or not, it still comes across as unnecessary and honestly disappointing. And what makes the situation even more paramount to talk about is the fact that Rosie McClelland, known for Sophia Grace and Rosie, who was a child when all of this happened, had the courage to speak up about it, which takes a lot of bravery because, let's be honest, it's not always easy to call out situations like this, especially when it involves well known public figures. But she did, and I think it's something that's worth acknowledging. The thing is, you never know that what someone is going through behind their appearance. People deal with all kinds of personal struggles, whether it's health issues, self-esteem battles, or something they've been insecure about for years. So when someone, especially a public figure, makes a joke about how someone looks, not it's not just a passing comment. It can really stick with the person. And when you're a kid like Rosie was at the time, it can even be more damaging. I mean, her speaking out shows how goes to show you how these moments stick with people, even years later, especially when directed at young kids who are just trying to enjoy their moment. And honestly, that's the fact that she's handling it with such maturity and grace just proves that she's grown into someone who isn't afraid to stand up for herself. How do you feel about it, Jasmine?
You took the cake on that one. Like you said everything for everybody, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with everything that you said.
And I am too.
Child, well, I have a different perspective.
Okay, what's the perspective?
Sometimes you can be an adorably cute baby and then drastically turn into Shrek before you know it. Or you could be a little funny looking baby and then grow up and be real, real fine. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when we're talking about child stars, I think about Moesha little brother. Yeah. Remember Miles?
Oh.
Remember Miles?
Okay.
Now he running around here looking like a baboon in the flesh. He ain't grew into them ears. He got a Maserati car. I seen him. He's grown. He ain't got no taller than a 16-year-old. He's super funny looking. I say that to say he was cute for that time. And as he grew up, I don't think he fit a demographic or image that the industry was looking for the machine, right? Ariana Grande. Wasn't she iCarly? Wasn't she
Victorious?
Right? Okay, right. And she was super, super cute. And she's Still super, super cute girl, but she looked like she made out of crepe mache paper now. She ain't the same. I mean, she's older, but she looked like a leaf in the fall upon the winter winds. It's not a good look. Like she looked it good until it just stopped. But she already has her career. We've already seen her grow before our eyes. But then we have girls like Keke Palmer that blossomed in front of us, and we love that. We don't want to let her go. You know what I mean? I'll think of one more. Do you guys remember? Oh gosh, he's the young man from Blackish. And he used to be on like on an airline commercial and everything like that.
Does look familiar, I will say.
Yes, all child stars. The longevity of their career really, really depends on like the image of the industry. And if you don't fit the image, then that's it. As far as she goes, she didn't grow out to be ugly or cute. It's just that he just said something. And the way social media sensationalized everything, like he said, I wasn't trying to be rude to her. I was talking about her being familiar to a character that I played.
Is this him that you're referring to?
No. The younger one, the baby twin. One of the twins.
One of the twins. But hold on, let me look him up. Oh wait, Miles Brown. Is that him? That him?
Yes, him.
Okay, I just pulled him up. I thought it was the oldest. I thought it was the oldest ever met one, but now I know that it was this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Show him right now. He's super cute. One of the twins on Blackish. So do you remember? What was that airline? He was just on a commercial for the airline. But what I'm saying is he did that on Blackish. Not to say that his career won't have any longevity or moving forward, but it's at a pause right now because he was just a part of a cute fraternal twin set on TV. But the other twin, now I'm not saying she's funny looking or not, but he's super, super cute, got the good hair, she got the perm, and she's a pretty chocolate girl, but she done produced movies.
Marcy Martin. Marcy Martin.
Yes. So, I would hope that he misspoke. But when it comes down to children growing up in front of the television, baby, sometimes the television don't want them in their box no more. Look at Steve Urkel.
Will White.
He was supposed to be a one episode cameo, and he took over the whole fucking show for years.
Here's the thing that I think everyone knows, but that some of you don't know. But did you know that Marcy Martin was in Little and was the executive producer at 14 years old?
Yes. The little girl, right?
Yes.
Yes. Like she's that girl.
Oh, where did mom go?
Here I am. Hold on.
You look very cozy.
I am. I'm glad this is that type of podcast because I am tired.
Okay, then Jasmine, bring that camera down about 2 inches.
So you see them
straight up. Sit straight up.
That's
yes,
4
there
babies
we go.
right there. They sitting up tonight.
Podcast again. Say it again.
It's a big dog right there.
Yeah.
Boy. He said, "Whoop."
He's such a perv.
No, he not. I got a story to tell y'all since my segment's about R. Kelly. But go on, tell the people.
Woo!
Go on, Shay.
We'll get the urine samples going.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, speaking of apologies and trying it, during the recent Vanity Fair Oscar after party, comedian and podcast host Hannah Berner faced significant backlash following her interview with Grammy-winning rapper Megan Thee Stallion. While speaking with Megan, Berner commented, "Your music has literally made me like when I want to fight someone. I listen to your music." Megan responded by emphasizing that her music is about empowerment and feeling good, saying, "You want to throw that fighting shit out the you would want to throw that fighting shit out the window. You want to get cute and be a bad bitch." Burn, Berner's remark was met with criticism online, with many accusing her of per- perpetuating perpetuating. Damn it. Okay, let me go back and do it over.
Because this shit's
Perpetuating.
getting good.
Berner's remark, Joe want to be sure to edit that. Berner's remark was met with criticism online, with many accusing her of perpetuating stereotypes and exhibiting microaggressions. Critics highlighted that Megan's music focuses on confidence and empowerment, not violence, making Berner's comment appear tone deaf. In response to the backlash, Berner issued a public apology on her Instagram story, stating, "Looking back at the interviews, I wish I used any other word except it was a whatever the fuck she said shit." This incident has sparked a broader discussion about the importance of cultural sensitivity and the potential pitfalls when influencers or non-traditional journalists conduct high-profile interviews. As of now, Megan Thee Stallion has not publicly committed on the interview or the subsequent apology. And honestly, I don't blame her. Do you think Hannah Berner's comment was an innocent mistake, or does it reflect a larger issue of how Black women in music, especially in hip hop, are often stereotyped?
Well, can I set the tone? So this was Vanity Fair, correct?
Mm-hmm.
think so. I
So
don't
is
know.
Hannah Berner white?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Let me tell you, this is a real simple answer. It's a real simple answer. So what happens is, it's just like a white person not trying to learn how to dance, trying to twerk, trying to throw that or catch it. It's just not there. It's not ingrained in the program. So when it comes to foul language, that good shit talking, bar spitting, that shit that Megan Thee Stallion does. See it stirs up the white people because they don't got it, but they like it. You know, it's provocative. It gets the people going. So yes. So see, so she can't decipher confidence in a bad bitch versus rage and anger. Kind of sound the same. So she just misinterpreted it. You know, the things that Megan was saying, that's what fuels her hostility. Bitch can't get it out unless we're talking about shaking ass and sweeping knees, you know? So I just think she had misinterpreted. But it feeds her vital energy. It kind of awakens the beast in her. Not the bad bitch beast, not the pussy throwing, not the hip twerking beast. But I will bust a bitch in your motherfucking head if you say that, you know, see, she just got to misconstrue. That's all it is. That's all it is. She's trying to get like this and it came like that. That's all it is. She just
Sound like we definitely
Go ahead.
It sounds like we definitely giving up a pass to people. However, once you reach a certain caliber and you're frequenting spaces where you're at a certain social level, you got to know like certain things. Like you and I cannot go into this space and interview people and not know who the fuck is coming on the red carpet and what they're about and what they do. You and I cannot do that. So how are others allowed to be in these spaces and then not know what is appropriate and not?
Reading the
like
room.
You and I would have to know etiquette. Okay, I gotta know where my fork, my son, and my name. We gotta know
She
where.
was trying to get invited to the after party. She said, "Fuck the picnic and the barbecue."
I don't like that for us. I just don't like the fact that people get into spaces. They're allowed into spaces because of how they look, how many followers they have. They haven't really done a lot of work, and then in doing so, there's this apparent behavior where it's like, yeah, I've arrived, but I'm not going to do any work to make sure that I'm accountable in this space to show respect, show homage, show that I'm deserving to be in this space. Like you got to stand on something. Once you get into these spaces, like I don't feel the level of grace. So when people are talking about microaggressions, stand on some shit. Make her accountable. Make her not do that again. Because there's no way you getting up in Meg Thee Stallion's face, and after all she's been through, don't play with her. You don't want to play with me. You ain't coming in my face playing with me. If I Meg Thee Stallion, like, whatever Meg Thee Stallion's following is called, yeah, get her. I know it ain't the Beehive because she ain't Beyonce, but the Beehive, get her, and I won't say anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna take them off.
The stables, she is styling. The stables gonna come forward. But see, Megan got shot in the hook, so I think she thought, she's indispensable. You can't hurt me, you can't touch me, I'll fuck you. I just think she just misconstrued it.
Lady, that's not right.
Go ahead, Shay.
I have to be real. I have to be real for a minute here. I have to be real. When I heard about what Hannah Burner said about Megan Thee Stallion, I thought it was completely disrespectful. I mean, making a joke about getting ready to fight in reference to Megan just didn't sit right with me, especially considering everything that she's been through. We're talking about a woman who had to publicly relive one of the most traumatic experiences of her life, from getting shot to dealing with court battles and scrutiny. That's not something to be joked about or made light of. It's absolutely frustrating because Megan has worked so hard to move forward and focus on her music and her career, yet she still gets these types of comments thrown at her. And for Hannah to say something like that so casually, as if Megan is one here just looking for a fight, completely ignores the pain and resilience she's had to show through everything. The Tory Lane situation was hell on earth. Megan had to fight not just in court, but in the public eye, defending herself from people who blame her and try to discredit her. So hearing someone throw around words that carry a certain narrative, even as a joke, just feels insensitive. We cannot ignore the fact that Black women, especially in entertainment, are constantly labeled as aggressively or angry when all they're trying to do is standing up for themselves. Hannah did apologize, and I get that people make mistakes, but it's moments like this that goes to show you why being mindful of our words is so paramount. It's not just about what you say. It's about understanding the weight of your words and how you're saying about them. Megan has been through hell and back, and she deserves way more respect than to have her name thrown into jokes that completely disregard her reality. That's my 2 cents.
Oh, the gaslighting is real. Look at you going about to stand on business about
Read, nephew, and I will not kick you down while you're on your soapbox. You need some water.
Clock that tea.
Make that bubbly.
Clock that tea.
Make that bubbly. Shay, you're muted.
She talking to somebody else. She ain't even
okay. All right. Well, I just want to know, does DEI play a part in any of this? Will DEI interfere in any of this?
Diversity, equity, and inclusivity. We could branch off into
all
that.
Up at the same time.
Yeah, we can branch off into that to say that there should be more people in these spaces who exhibit or personify diversity, equity, and inclusivity. Because then maybe they'll be culturally sensitive and more aware, and they'll be less likely to exhibit microaggressions.
We're going to work that in the backwards. So the inclusivity was the statement that she made because she was trying to get everybody to the party.
She tried to include herself in some shit.
And the equity was them noodle egg booty cheeks. She got the offer for the ass whooping she'll get for the diversity of the hands and feet that's going to get put upon her at the party because she done fucked up. Let me say it again. See, she said what she said for the inclusion part. That's how she gonna get to the after party. And then the equity, that's what her little noodle egg ass. That's what she got to offer as equity. And the diversity comes from the hands, multiple hands and feet that's gonna greet her to the after party. That's that IED, not DUI. No, not the DEI. It's the IED. That's what happened.
My goodness. Sorry. Jay, did you have anything you wanted to say about this part?
He's in shock.
Okay, I'm about to move. We're gonna move right along.
He's gonna cut Shay's throat.
Mom. All right. Mom.
She's not worried about it. Move on to the next thing, nephew. I think we should just let her go.
Here we go, because we got some juicy stuff. In a recent development, R. Kelly currently serving a 30-year sentence for federal racketeering and sex trafficking convictions made a rare appearance on the Inmate Tea with AMP podcast. During the interview, he performed snippets of his songs When a Woman's Fed Up and Step in the Name of Love, showcasing that his passion for music remains strong despite his incarceration. Kelly revealed that he has written 25 albums since being in prison, stating, "Singing is a beautiful disease that's uncurable. I'm always singing." He expressed hope for release, mentioning he's working on getting out and is using patience as a tactic. It's noteworthy that a federal appeals court recently upheld his racketeering convictions and a 30-year sentence, indicating that Kelly will remain incarcerated for the foreseeable future. His attorney, Jennifer Bongine, commented that Kelly is not a broken man and that they will continue to fight for justice and for his freedom. This podcast appearance has sparked discussions about the platforming of convicted individuals and the ethics of surrounding their continued engagement with the public. Bubblers, should convicted individuals like R. Kelly be given a platform to share their art and opinions, or does the risk overshadowing the harm they've caused?
Listen.
Or does that risk overshadowing the harm they've caused?
Listen.
What?
Listen.
What?
I'm gonna be a million y'all right now. If R. Kelly is even thinking about making a return to the music industry, the one thing that absolutely should not happen is him writing songs about young females. Like, let's be real. After everything that's come to light, after the trials, the convictions, and the years of disturbing behavior, there is no reason why he should be anywhere near subject matter involving young women. The fact that he's even trying to step back into music after all of this is really wild to me. And let's not forget, the court made it crystal clear that he shouldn't have any contact with women under the age of 13 from what I saw in the video. That restriction alone speaks volume about just how serious and disturbing his past actions were. So if he does try to put out new music, people need to pay very close attention to the lyrics, because we're not about to sit here and act like we don't know his track record. At this point, the damage he's done is irreversible. So many survivors have spoken out, fought for justice, and had to relieve their trauma in court just to hold him accountable. I mean, letting him slide back into the industry as if none of that ever happened would be beyond disrespectful to those who suffered because of him.
Hey, can you pass
Share something? Oh,
can you pass me
on the phone? I think he's on the
phone.
Mom, I think you're mute. Mom.
I think she got us on low as well.
I'm gonna call her.
She knows she's on mute.
Well, I'm talking about she got the volume of us very, very low. Shay, we want you.
What were you doing? Yes, I'm about to let you in. Or I'm about to let you in and log back in. I knew she was on the phone. But while we wait for her, how do you feel about Adonis?
I feel so small right now. But let me say what I can say. Pass me the keys to the 6-stick gear shift car. Cause I'm clutching. I'm hitting the clutch. Okay? Pass me your grandmama freshwater pearls. Cause I need to hit the clutch. I haven't got past him saying, singing is a beautiful disease that is incurable. So we all know you got that incurable shit. That I'm on clutch mode, baby. If was somebody sitting next to me, they'd be dead because that would just it'd be over. Baby, I'm holding on hard and heavy, okay? I need to take somebody high blood pressure right now because. And then you had the nerve. He must have been excited. He was on the podcast, so he was on the platform. He gonna sing a little jingle. Step in the name of love when a woman's fed up. See, that's confession and redemption. You see how you trying to play? See, y'all got to see. Everybody needs a set of genitals sometimes to understand what this foolery is. He said in the end, and he sang it. When a woman's fed up. See, that was his, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. And then he said, step in the name of love. And y'all gonna support my new album and come visit me, write me, J-Pal me. I don't like it. I'm on clutch mode right now. I don't give about no damn happy, incurable, goddamn musical disease. Sit your happy ass down in a clinic somewhere. Next.
How do you feel about him, Mom?
I'm sorry?
How do you feel about R. Kelly?
I heard the song today. I feel like he asked for this. He made that bed, and now he got to lay in it. He's reaping a lot of things. He's hurt a lot of people, and if he wasn't in jail for what he was in jail for, then I probably would have a little, compassion for him. But being that all the shit he did, it's like, boy, you better be glad you can even make
how would you feel about him ghostwriting like he's done in the past? How would you feel about him writing songs with someone else performing it?
Well, honestly, business is business, and he's a very talented man. It doesn't take away from his talent. But as far as me feeling sorry for him, I don't.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't give a damn if he was in the hole for the rest of his life. If the stories that I saw was right, how he made those girls stay in the room and wouldn't feed
his
them.
wife,
all the stuff he did was just awful to me. And if all that stuff is true, he deserved to not do shit. He should be on punishment for the rest of his life. And that's me as a human being. But if it was God, if it was God and he asked for forgiveness and changed his life around, then he got action. But I'm just saying, like, I can imagine if that was one of my daughters.
So let's open this a little bit further. Then he shouldn't sing this song, but we want him to be a great songwriter. So let's say
I didn't say he shouldn't sing the song. I
no.
For not getting paid.
Juwan's argument was it should have been in the stipulations that he should not talk about young women, because we don't know what age you're talking about unless you say what age you're talking about in the song, especially R. Kelly's type of music. We're talking about grown folk music, right? Okay, so let's say he wrote the songs. And let's say there's a few artists and they've cut the records. It's it's going very well. But what about like the proceeds and stuff going to like a foundation, or like the victims getting a percentage of it, or some type of retribution? How would you feel about that? So put yourself in one of his victim shoes. We know your name. We know what we think we know about you. We really don't understand the trauma that you've gone through. But if it was a chance to be allotted that he wrote a song and someone like Kelly Rowland and Fantasia recorded it, and it did very, very well on the charts, and as some type of retribution to you, you got about 12% of the makings of that song, along with the other victims. Everyone gets about 6% and all that kind of stuff. Would it be more accepted that way because it's a give back, or because at this point
he would have to totally be a ghost. Be quiet. You just snorted some coke. God damn.
You talking to Juwan? You talking to Juwan?
I was not cold.
But you did a breast, and I don't either.
This is what I feel. I feel like if he was a ghost writer, and and nobody knew it was him writing the song, it probably would get more sales. But
Okay.
anything that his name is on, these days, people are turned off.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
What Donnie's referring to is restitution. And restitution, restitution, the whole point of that is to it's an attempt to make a victim whole from the harm that was done. And in order for somebody to essentially pay any type of dollar amount for restitution, they may have to have some type of income coming in or something of value. And I don't know what he had of value or what that looked like before, after he got to pay attorney fees and all kinds of other stuff and racketeering. We don't know what he had.
That would fly.
Yeah, then that would make sense. Like, yeah, he probably do need to write 25 albums. Because if your restitution ain't looking like it needs to, you ain't having no conversations about going nowhere, nigga. You still owe people.
Right.
You ain't going
nowhere.
It would go
straight to them, straight to the victims.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Thank you, Jasmine. And I'm sorry,
that would make sense.
I didn't.
And say you take it back.
Take it back.
Like that imaginary line of cocaine you put in my face.
How you know I wasn't talking about Joanne?
I had said are you talking about Joanne several times? Joanne said he don't do cocaine.
I don't snort fucking cocaine, Adonis.
I don't. Your mama said it. I didn't.
I don't think you snorted either. I was like, just to say, if I say you acting like you snorted some cocaine, that don't mean you snorted.
That's true.
Joanne be acting like he on a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, me too.
Next.
Alrighty.
I love y'all.
All right, so check this out. Disney has officially canceled the highly anticipated Tiana series, which was set to continue the story of Princess Tiana from the 2009 animated film The Princess and the Frog. Announced in 2020, the series faced multiple delays and creative changes before being removed from the release schedule as its company, Walt Disney Animation Studios, parts ways with Disney Plus. The cancellation is part of Disney's broader shift away from producing original long-form content for its streaming platform, Disney Plus. Instead, the company is focusing on the theatrical releases and shorter-form content. The strategic change also led to the reimagining of other projects, such as the Moana series, which was transformed into a feature film. Excuse me. Despite the series' cancellation, Disney is developing a short film special inspired by The Princess and the Frog, and the new storytelling will be overseen by Joyce Sherry and Steve Anderson, aiming to continue Princess Tiana's narrative in condensed format. Additionally, Disney has integrated Princess Tiana into its theme parks, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I hope I said it right. A role inspired by what was it?
Tiana's Bayou.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Thank you, Jasmine. A ride inspired by the film debuted at Disneyland in June 2024, replacing the former Splash Mountain attraction. So, how do you feel about it, guys? Do you think Disney made the right decision by canceling this series, or does this feel like a setback for representation and storytelling? Now, I can't lie. When I first heard that the Tiana Disney Plus series was getting shelved, my first thought was that this definitely has something to do with DEI being on the chopping block. We've already seen Disney stepping away from DEI initiatives, and now suddenly a show centered around Disney's first Black princess is getting scrapped. I feel like the timing is a little too suspicious for me. And let's not forget how important Tiana is. I mean, she was the first Black main Disney princess, and The Princess and the Frog was a huge moment for representation in animation. Kids, especially Black girls, finally had a Disney princess who looked like them, and that meant something. So the idea of giving her a series to further develop her story and legacy felt like a no-brainer. And now all of this sudden is just not happening. It's frustrating because once again, it feels like projects that highlight Black stories and Black leads are the first to get cut when studios start restructuring. And let's be real, Disney has been making it very clear that they're shifting away from DEI. We saw them quietly dismantle certain initiatives, and now with Bob Iger at the helm, there's been a noticeable change in the type of projects they're pushing for versus the ones that are getting scrapped. It's given like less back away from diversity energy, and that's disappointing. And I know some people will try to say, "Oh, maybe it was a creative decision, or maybe just wasn't coming together the way they wanted." But let's be honest, if this was a series about another classic princess like Ariel or Cinderella, would it have gotten the same treatment, or would Disney have found a way to make it work?
Ladies,
Tiana's Bayou at Disneyland. Out of all the stuff that we just discussed right now in regards to this, I'm trying to get me a beignet from over there and see what they do. Like, I really want to go and I want to dress like a princess. Shay, we should go as a group.
To Disneyland?
Yeah, as a double.
beignet.
I went.
Did you dress up?
Yes.
I love it.
What do you dress up
I
as?
did. Kind of like Minnie Mouse.
Okay.
I'll show y'all a picture.
Yeah, I want to be a
We
princess.
should go again as a group.
I wasn't a princess, but I had on a tutu.
I love it. I am a princess. We are princess and queens.
I'll do the accommodations. Y'all got to pay to get into the park.
I already got some tickets for. I was supposed to take my kids. I have them 2023. They're still on my email.
Oh, we love them kids, girl. Fuck them kids. Let's go.
I cannot believe he just said that.
Yes.
We recorded.
All
I'm sorry.
parents, take this as a precautionary note. Now, you don't let the children hear it, okay? And you never say it around them in the earshot to their face. But you're gonna make some decisions, and you're gonna say, "Is this nigga going to basketball practice, or are we gonna pay these PG&E bills?" You're gonna say, "Fuck this looking at basketball. I'll give them basketball, okay? And we're gonna pay this PG&E." So sometimes it's okay to say, "Fuck these kids." You say it with love and all the endearing in your heart. It comes with humility and honesty to be able to say that.
Y'all can't tell me this nigga ain't crazy.
Okay.
All right, go back to the conversation.
All right. Now, once we talk, okay. Now, let's talk about the birds and the bees of motherfucking Disney, okay? Because now I only feel some kind of way because Tiana was a motherfucking frog. She could have been a firefly, okay? She could have been a firefly. Trying to keep her alive. Don't let her light go out. Keep her alive like that. I don't know why she had to be a motherfucking frog. You see what I'm saying? She could have been the rose that grew out of the concrete. And she could have been a rose. But no. And then we're going to do the voodoo hex and all this. I don't like it, don't need it. So I'm really not opposed to the shit not making it over to the other side. Turn the shit into a goddamn Broadway play. That's so cute. I remember seeing that.
You see
That's
it?
so cute.
I see.
Had a tutu.
You're pretty.
I would have
so
done something about the dress.
I love it.
That's so cute.
Thank you. And I took a picture with the
Tiana, the frog.
no.
See, look, see?
These
Oh, how nice.
Was that Wakanda?
Yeah.
Yay.
I love it.
See, and they made up with the man because they turned him to a black king, and then they did the reboot of them. I'm done with the frog. I'm done. Princess or not, I'm done. Because, see, that's what the story was in the other one. See, she told her, in order to get a prince, you got to kiss some frogs. But they made the princess. I'm done. They Shrek'd her.
You better go on and talk about the other pop princess that we got in queue.
Okay, ooh. All right. So we're going to be moving because we got something to say about Britney, bitch. In a recent Instagram post, Britney Spears shared a video of herself dancing provocatively in an eye patch motherfucking bikini strap to her ex-boyfriend, Justin Timberlake head, Senorita. Dressed in a sheer black bodysuit, black suede boots, and a tan cowboy hat, Spears showcased her dance moves in front of that fireplace, coming not to be close to them open flames.
Spears and Timberlake, who dated from 1999 to 2002 after meeting on the Mickey Mouse Club, have a well-documented history. Their breakup was highly publicized with Timberlake's Crimea River, fueling rumors of infidelity. In her 2023 memoir, The Woman in Me, Spears revealed details about their relationship, including an abortion she had because Timberlake wasn't happy about the pregnancy, and that he ended their relationship with a brief text. This isn't the first time Spears has danced to Timberlake's music on social media. In April 2020, that was in the COVID days, she danced to his song Filthy, and referred to their past relationship positively. Timberlake has shown support for Spears, especially in 2021 during her conservatorship court hearing. And as of now, neither Spears or Timberlake has publicly commented on the video. Do you think Britney's latest video dancing to Justin Timberlake's song is a fun moment of reclaiming her freedom? Or does it cross as a line with how much she was sharing on social media? Anybody? Somebody?
Okay, so when I first saw Britney Spears dancing to a Justin Timberlake song, my first thought was, oh, is she actually supporting him? Because let's be real, after everything that's been said over the years, especially with all the resurfaced drama from the breakup, you wouldn't expect her to be vibing to his music like that. I think a lot of people assume there has always been some kind of deep beef between them after they split. And to be fair, the way their breakup played out in the media definitely made it seem that way. From the Crimea River video to all the interview where Justin made comments about the relationship it was messy. So naturally people take sides, and for the longest time it felt like there was still some tension lingering between them. But seeing Britney casually twerking to one of his songs made me I'm sorry, yeah, I kind of laughed when I said okay, let me calm down.
You get on my nerves.
All right.
You would have done this.
At the very least, she moved past all that, because if she really hated him, I don't think she'd be out here dancing to his music like nothing ever happened. Of
She
course,
probably
it's
tried to
everything
be LeBlanc
that
on
he.
social media kitten call. Yeah,
You want that whole thing back.
Yeah, just throw the pussy pin out there for him to look at and catch it and bring it back.
Okay, well, Britney has spoken about how certain things in the past hurt her, and Justin himself had even apologized publicly. But this moment just shows that maybe, just maybe, she's at a place where she's not letting any of that weigh her down anymore.
Well, this is rich white midlife shit I can't relate to, because Britney shouldn't be worried about anything but getting that money up that goddamn conservatorship, because she been spending like many motherfucking miles since she was 8 months old. Okay, and then Justin Timberlake, this nigga around here looking older than that man that played Dukes of Hazzard. That Tyler Perry gave a second round to. Justin Timberlake out here looking like he on Social Security. He right here looking like a senior citizen. A pre-senior citizen, about 64. 64. He's giving a harsh 64. He need to be worried about trying to get a hit of Botox, some yoga, some aloe vera juice in them veins, because he's looking like a succulent plant. There's not much there. But as I said, this is some rich, white, midlife crisis shit I cannot motherfucking relate to. I wish. Crimea River bitch. Toxic, all that shit. Go on tour with each other. Okay, with your eye patch panty in your boots, bitch, and keep a torch close to your right shoulder. I'm just saying.
Say we're going tour. Yeah, I can't relate either. I don't got nothing to say.
And let Ariana Grande be the headliner. They'd be rich for days.
That'd be some shit.
It would, wouldn't it? And nephew, I'm gonna get us some front row tickets. Don't you fret, all right? I'll make sure we're gonna be right there.
We're going to be right there. Because we're going to let them know the milk ain't clean. We're going to be right there.
Jupon, you over there texting?
No.
Hey, you over there texting?
He lying. He just texted me, nigga, don't lie. You better buy them tickets.
I wasn't texting, but I was on my phone looking for this one picture with Goofy.
I thought you were Googling Justin Timberlake's pre-senior citizen picture.
Oh my goodness.
Baby, I'm telling you.
So as we continue to celebrate Women's History Month, we want to shine a special spotlight on one of the most influential and empowering women in music. She's more than just a member of one of the most iconic girl groups in history, Destiny's Child. She's a powerhouse in her own right, a singer, actress, entrepreneur, and mother who has paved her own path in the entertainment industry. I'm talking about the legendary herself, Miss Kelly Rowland.
Mm.
That's a bad woman. From her early beginnings with Destiny Child, where she became an integral part of their rise to superstardom, Kelly Rowland's impact goes far beyond her music. She's not just known for her vocal talent, but for her resilience and commitment to excellence. Even after the success of Destiny's Child, Kelly managed to establish herself as a solo artist with hits like Motivation, one of my favorites, showing a range that spans across genres, from R&B to pop and even dance music. But Kelly Rowland's influence stretches past the stage. She's a fierce advocate for mental health awareness, body positivity, and women's rights. Her openness about motherhood and navigating personal challenges has made her an inspiration for so many women who relate to her experiences. She continues to break barriers with her work in television and film, including her role as a judge on The Voice, The X Factor UK, and her acting roles in movies and series that reflect her versatility and resilience.
All right. Well, welcome back. Now that we've had a chance to take a little break, it's time to jump into our next segment. It's hot topics, but it's from the past. And we've modernized it, and we're going to call it Bending the Blog, okay? In this segment, we're taking a trip down memory lane and revisiting some of the biggest moments from the past. These are stories that was once had us talking for days, and today we're looking at them from a fresh perspective. Whether it's celebrity gossip, game-changing trends, or unforgettable pop culture moments, we'll have a quick recap and discuss how those topics shaped where we are now. So this moment had the entire world talking, and now looking back, it's interesting to see how things have played out, and what do you think, and how we handled things differently if it had happened today. All right. So we will dive into a few more hot topics from the past. So stay with us as we revisit some of the most talked about moments in history. Remember, bending the blog. All right. So in March 2021, surveillance footage surfaced showing a physical altercation between rapper Quavo and his then girlfriend Saweetie in an elevator at an apartment complex in North Hollywood. The video depicted Saweetie swinging at Quavo, leading to a struggle over an orange Call of Duty case. During this altercation, Saweetie was excuse me?
It's Sweetie, the rapper.
Girl, I say how I just say Saweetie. That's how it's spelled.
I just say Sweetie.
That is Saweetie, Seetie.
Sweetie.
All right.
It's either Sweetie or Sweetie.
You saying you dragging the saw too long, honey. Just say Sweetie.
I won't say Saweetie no more. All right. So
Sweetie.
The video
you can say it, but you gotta say it straight.
The video depicted Sweetie swinging at Quavo, leading to a struggle over the orange case Call of Duty, right? During the altercation, Sweetie was pulled into the elevator,
thrown to the ground, and then appeared to limp away after the incident. Now, both Quavo and Sweetie addressed the incident publicly, okay? Quavo expressed his regret over the negative perception, stating that he never intended to harm any woman and was disappointed how the viewers had interpreted the footage. Then Sweetie referred to the event as unfortunate, okay, because she hit us off a wall and motherfucker damn near to the ceiling. But mentioning that while they had reconciled, there were too many challenges in their relationship leading to their eventual split. Now, the release of the elevator footage shed a light on complexities of their relationships, influencing public discourse on private domestic disputes and the responsibilities of both individuals involved in the media. Now, after watching the footage of the altercation between Quavo and Sweetie, do you think the public response to the incident was fair, or do you think that we should approach situations like these with more understanding of the complexities behind closed doors?
This definitely reminds me of the part where Solange and Jay-Z was at the elevator. That's all I can say.
She was acting like a rabbit squirrel. Mm-hmm.
Bring the context of the situation into the matter. Like, don't act like people aren't provoked in the world. Why? Why were they acting like that? We got to bring context.
We gonna fight. There's gonna be some footage of us fighting. Put it up on the screen again. Put it on the screen again. I'm sorry, Jasmine.
You're right. I thought it was me.
He want to go viral. He want to go viral right now with me.
Right now.
Y'all crazy.
Now,
I think that in regards to domestic violence, domestic disputes, that a lot of it has to do with the shame as it relates to the victim, the isolation as it relates to the victim. And once people are brought to light, once the behavior of the wrongdoers is brought to the forefront, it so oftentimes minimizes the behavior. It can oftentimes stop it. They don't want to be found out. It's like lifting up a skirt. Because they've been living a life of lies, narcissistic lies. And they hate for that mask to be pulled off in some cases. And telling more people about it, having people in your space aware of what's going on can sometimes be a life-saving situation.
Preach, baby.
Question 1. What you take? What you take, Anime? What you take? Always question 1. Were you sober? Was you sober? Because I know Solange was tipsy fighting Jay-Z. And if we go to Chris Brown and Riri, both them motherfuckers was fried. And Quavo and Sweetie, what you take, Anime? Tell me what you take. I always want to know, was you sober? Was you coming down? Was you already up on something? First off, because you can't control what's going to happen because you're under the influence of an uncontrolled substance. But as Jasmine said, we're all human. We fall short. We make mistakes. Even in love, things can go out, can get out of hand, and sometimes be volatile. Some people can come past it. Some people cannot. I would only say that in reference to Quavo and Sweetie is that they were a very fresh, new, hot, popping couple. We don't know if they were sober or not. And I'm not a video person. I'm not a game person, so I would never go that far over a game. Maybe a bottle of like Declaration Cartier perfume cologne. If you broke my cologne, not that I would hurt you, but we probably have an argument if you're not going to replace that bottle right then and there. But yeah, I wouldn't be moved to open no damn Call of Duty orange box, even though orange is my favorite color.
Sometimes the victimizers, they'll make it about something that is little, minuscule, when in fact it's aggregated, like it's a whole bunch of things that got them to that point. And they'll try to make it look as though the person that's being victimized is all irate, uncontrolled, discombobulated, all these things, when in fact you've constantly poked and prodded at a person to get them to behave in that way.
I know Rihanna, she's a Pisces like myself. I know she asked for that ass whooping.
Oh no.
We begs for it. You hear me? We beg.
Waters run deep.
We beg for it.
Not a shallow slab. Run me with the oceans deep.
I can imagine all the things she said and did.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta go.
Which is still unacceptable. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But as a human,
She probably
Jawan,
called him an
Shay,
American
and Donnie,
individual.
I gotta go. Shay, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. It's bedtime in my house. These kids acting.
okay, call me anytime. And if I don't answer, that means it must be something.
Okay.
I was at Kaiser with my mama. That's why I didn't do the podcast yesterday.
Okay. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.
Love you too, baby.
I love Jasmine.
Me too. She's a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
No, why do you keep putting Taylor Swift up here?
He trying to start something with me. He just being funny and messy. That's all it is. He just trying to keep it up. That's all he trying to do. But yeah, that's, fighting is never good. You should never resort to that. I mean, they're not together no more. Well, is it about that time, you guys? Is about that time. All right.
To play the game.
Oh, now see, are we gonna play the game? Because that's what I brought her in for, but he didn't put the game in the segment tonight.
We'll
Are
do
you
it
guys
next
ready to play a
episode.
game? Next episode, boss. I boss say what? Yep.
All right, y'all. We about done with this.
Don't you cuss.
Please don't, guys.
Say caca.
Okay.
Say S.
All right, y'all. We about to be done with this caca. Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the conversation and got a good dose of latest updates, hot topics, and all around fun. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts on today's discussion, so feel free to share with us on social media or whatever you listen to the podcast.
All right. And we'll be back
Amazing.
next time with more stories, laughs, and maybe a few more surprises. Until then, stay safe, stay positive. Remember, you're always a part of the conversation. And of course, have a good St. Patrick's Day. Be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye. The Bubble Chat.
Bye for now.